Hi everyone, today I'm showing you an overview of the pro features in my favorite practice journal app called Andante Practice Journal. This is a free app in the Apple App Store, and a few months ago I made a video showing an overview of the entire app, but only the free features. So today's video will be focusing on only the pro features. I'm not really showing just the free features, but if you would like an overview of the app as a whole, please go check out my older video. It's linked in the eye above. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth and I run the blog lifefromtheviolasection.com, where I share my favorite practice tips, general advice, and tech for musicians. If you're interested in more videos about tech for musicians, I have a whole playlist of just videos dedicated to the subject. So those will be linked above as well, and please go check that out if you're interested. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I post new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Time. So Andante Practice Journal is a free app in the Apple App Store. Right now it is only available for iOS and there is no Android version. So to get the app itself, it's free, it doesn't cost anything, but if you'd like access to the pro features, there is a one-time payment of $3.99. I'm so glad it's a one-time payment because I just don't like subscription-based apps. I am so not likely to pay for a subscription, but if it's a one-time payment, I feel a lot better about it, especially because I use this app every single time that I practice, and it is basically invaluable. It's so great. So for $3.99 you can get this app, and I think it's a really great companion to Forscore. That one is a one-time payment of $13 or $14. So together that's under $20 for things that I use in basically every single practice session. And it's really easy to just switch between the apps, and I think it's a really great routine for me. All right, let's go check out the pro features. This is my Andante app, and when you open it, it takes you to this home screen. You can see all of your practice sessions right here. In the pro version, you can create separate profiles. I think you can have as many as you want. I still just have one called Viola. I do practice a lot of violin now, but the icon for viola and violin would be the same. So what I do is I just write violin as the name of the practice session when I do practice violin, and then for viola, I just write the name of whatever I practiced and it makes sense to me. So in the pro version, when you log a practice session, you have access to session notes, so you can use this to journal or write what you're working on, whatever you want, and you can use the Apple Pencil. And it works really well. You also have access to the drone tuner. You can use the pure sound or the strings sound. You can play different pitches. You can also use the timer, just like in the free version, along with the metronome. And you can record your practice sessions. These recordings are saved automatically, and when you take a look at the practice session afterwards, you'll be able to listen to the recording if you'd like. So while you're in a practice session, you can pull down on that. It's still tracking, and if you want, you can journal over here or look at your statistics or do whatever you'd like. So let's just finish up this session. Press done. You can name it. Track your mood and how focused you were. Again, you can add session notes, save session. Now it's there. So in the pro version, you do have access to multiple journals. So this is the basic one that it starts you out with, which is just called entries. You can make a new one. You can title it like the name of a specific piece that you're working on, or maybe go month by month, however you would like to organize it that will help you. So I just named mine after a piece that I'm working on. I don't know why it saved twice, but now I can add journal entries, write about whatever I want, write about my goals or what I want to do, how I want to practice it specifically. And it's always very easy to access right on this sidebar. So just like in the free version, we can take a look at the statistics. It shows you a lot of really great information. Super exciting. So the default that it shows you is the last 7 days, but you can choose to look at this month, time of day of the week, or length of session. So that's what my mood looks like based on how long I practice. Focus, let's take a look at day of the week. how focused I am depending on the day that I'm practicing. And up here, practice time, you can see how long I practiced in the last 7 days, this month, this year, or how long I practiced depending on the time of the day or the day of the week. So let's take a look at the whole year. Cool. So a pro feature is exporting your practice log. So you can export this to a CSV file. So here's what the file looks like. Hopefully it's not too washed out. You can see the duration of how long I practiced in minutes, the start date, the end date, my mood, and my focus. So it's just a lot of information, and depending on what application you use, you can really manipulate this and take a look at your analytics really closely. Another really great pro feature is practice reminders. So I have a reminder set at 3:15 every day, just telling me to practice the viola, and it's nice to just get that little pop-up and get it going in your brain. You can also make Siri shortcuts. So sometimes when you pull down, it will suggest start practicing the viola, or you can add this shortcut where when you say start practicing viola, it opens the app and you can start logging a practice session automatically. Another pro feature that I really, really love is the ability to log a past practice session. So just go over to this little option in the corner, add a session. Then you get to choose on the calendar when you practiced, when you started, and how long you went for, your mood and your focus, and any notes that you have. So if you didn't have your iPad or phone with you when you were practicing, but you still want to log that time and see the analytics, you can easily do that without worrying that you didn't have your iPad on you. Super helpful feature, and I really like that. So this is an overview of only the pro features. If you'd like to see an overview of the app as a whole, I do have an overview of the free version, minus the paid features, but I talk a bit about what those paid features are and what they include. So if you'd like basically a tour of the whole app, go check out my older video, just an overview of Andante. So that was a sampling of just the pro features in Andante Practice Journal. Again, this app is free to use, but if you would like access to the pro features that I shared today, there is a one-time payment of $3.99. I love this app and I use it every single time I practice, so I'm just so excited to share it with all of you because I think that it is so helpful and invaluable, simple to use, and very well organized. So I think that this is a great investment. If you use an iPad or an iPhone, you can easily use this app. If there's any other tech, apps, or websites for musicians that you would like me to take a look at, please leave me suggestions in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram. My profile is at Life from the Viola section. I would love to check out your suggestions and make videos on them. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I post new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Time. Thanks for watching.